Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Strat Gamer here, providing you with a new Total War Warhammer episode. And today we're going to talk about exciting news around Total Warhammer 3 and Total Warhammer 2. So do stay tuned for both. And I say exciting, but indeed, let's start here with potentially the one that you may not be that excited about, but I want to share why I think this is actually exciting. This is the release window update from Creative Assembly on their Twitter account. I will, of course, put the link in the description below if you want to check it for yourself, where they do confirm one thing that many of us knew from a few months, is that the launch of Total Warhammer 3 will actually not happen in 2021, but early 2022. And actually, that is, one of the first elements that's good news is they do say early 2022. They don't say 2022. Like, for example, what happened a bit earlier in the year with the new Harry Potter game, right, where everybody thought it was 2021, then 2022, but without any news since, right? So we have no idea when, versus here, 2022, said the wait won't be much longer. I think, it is definitely coming. It's not as if the game is in deep trouble, and, I don't feel that worried by this. And on the other hand, I think it does show that they're trying to make a good launch, not do the same mistake, for example, that they made with Total War Rome 2, which I think many of you may still remember as a disaster, let's say, when it came out with a lot of bug imbalances and things like this, or more recently, Cyberpunk, right? So we don't want that to happen to Total Warhammer 3, so it's good to take a bit much longer. At the same time, they also mentioned that we'll hear about new information soon, and in particular in this video we'll look at Grand Cathay and a few other things. So that's definitely, or again, sort of good news. And the last piece that is quite good news in my opinion is the last sentence is, we don't consider this release the end of our trilogy, but the start of years of content and support as we continue to bring this jaw-dropping scale of Game Workshop's fantasy universe to Total War. So it really shows, commitment. I mean, obviously, we know we'll probably get a number of DLC first for Total Warhammer 3, but also I think they're already hinting to a lot more than that. So that's exciting news for me. Do tell me in the comments below, of course, you may be disappointing. For example, maybe you are very keen to play it during your Christmas break or something like this, that I can totally understand. But at the same time, I think, you can still play Total Warhammer 2, and that's something we're going to talk about just after. But before that, let's move into the second big news that did happen, which is the, let's say, official release or preview of one of the new faction, Grand Cathay. So without further ado, let's first look at the trailer and then we'll talk about it a bit. Okay, here it is. So this is the official trailer. Of course, I will also put the link to that video in the description below if you want to look at it again and again. You can also potentially look at it with subtitles if you need, but for now, we'll just launch it and enjoy it.
From the stars came the will to shape fate, hurling this world toward ruin. This burden is mine to bear. To offer guidance where it is most needed. To demand sacrifice. For I am ruler of the northern provinces. Sentinel of the great bastion.
So here it is, ladies and gents. Don't hesitate also to share any comments, thoughts, feedback that you may have in the comments below about this trailer. I mean, for me, this is a great trailer. I think the game developers and the trailer team is really outdone themselves with this video. We can see a lot. I won't go into frame by frame analysis. I will post in the description below a video basically doing that frame by frame analysis on Party Elite. Some of you may know. Great video that he did, so don't hesitate to check that out. And today I wanted to keep this video as short as possible and focus on the key news. One thing I would say though is, and this new civilization, as the name suggests, because Cathay is sort of the old European name given to China or northern China, is very much based on Asian influence, in particular Chinese influence. You can recognize some of this here in terms of the architecture. But in terms of the troops, we can definitely see a lot during the trailers from the infantry, the artillery, some heroes, even the Lord. So there's a lot of packed information into this trailer, and that's really cool to see. We can also potentially see a bit, what's linked to some of the new game modes that we'll have in this game, to defending this great bastion from hordes of chaos and other factions. That's going to be quite interesting to see, and really looking forward to that. Now, moving to a few other news is, as I said earlier, while we wait for Total Warhammer 3, we can still have, I think, great fun in Total Warhammer 2, at least I've been having. I haven't been posting a lot of videos on Total Warhammer 2 in recent weeks, as you may have known or seen, with the new DLC of Anno, final DLC of the season 3 of Anno 1800, been quite busy focusing on that. But I have definitely been playing. I've almost finished all of the quest battles in legendary difficulty, so we'll continue to post a bit those videos. I'm also wondering if potentially starting streaming some of my some campaigns, once again in legendary difficulty. So if you're interested in that, don't hesitate to share in the comments below. That will help me decide if I do it or not. And lastly, about Total Warhammer 2 is we still got a very recent patch to the game that hopefully will also help a lot of the comments that the game recently got, especially on the multiplayer side. So the support for the game is still there. Don't hesitate to continue playing. Of course, there was also the recent DLC, which, to be honest, I haven't played that much yet. But yeah, a lot's still happening. So don't forget about Total Warhammer. With this delay of the next version, I think we can still have great fun on the current version. And yeah, do tell me in the comments below what you're excited about, what you may be disappointed, and what you're looking to see potentially on my channel around this game. And I'll do my best to apply. So yeah, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to press the like button. That definitely helps. And hope to see you next time.